Hello and welcome to another The Race Zone channel video. Today I will preview stage 16 of the Vuelta 2023, and as always in the end I will give a short recap of the stage 15. So before I start, I have to ask you for a favor. My goal is to reach 200 subscribers by the end of the Vuelta. I currently have 167. I think the goal is reachable. Please help me fulfill it, and let's move on to the preview of the stage 16. So it is a really short stage, only 120 kilometers around the northern Atlantic coastline of Spain, from the city of Liencres Playa, which means beach, along the coastline, like I said, to the single Unipuerto, the final climb, which is in Bejes at 529 meters of elevation. It is a second category climb. So the first 150 kilometers are along the rolling terrain, like every time they go alongside the coastline, and I expect a fierce battle for the breakaway, because two following days after this stage are really important. Angliru stage on Wednesday and then another hard stage on Thursday. I think Jumbo-Visma will like to win those stages and gift this one to other teams. So it will be a fierce battle once again to get in a breakaway. We will probably see 3 or 4 teammates from some teams, maybe like Burgos, Total Energy, FDJ probably as well. They will try to put a lot of guys in the breakaway and win this stage, because this final climb is really punchy and for good climbers, but you also need to build an advantage coming into it. So like I said, we are going here from Liencres Playa along the coastline and then to the continental part of Spain to get to this small mountain. And the weather will be rainy all morning, then also some consistent rain during the afternoon. So we can expect that the GC guys or the peloton will probably take it a bit easier, because Jumbo, they have 1, 2, 3. They don't want to risk anything. They will just take the corners easily, and just don't push themselves and their team just to catch a breakaway. And even if they catch it, then still you have an opposition of Ayuso, Remco. Those guys can sprint uphill, so it's not a clear cut that you will get the win. Angliru is for the real tough guys, so they will probably go all out there. And let's look at what the bookmakers think. They also think that it can go either way, and they actually have Roglic as the favorite at 7, Remco and 10, so they are slightly favoring the GC group catching the breakaway. But then you have the usual suspects for the breakaway: Buitrago, Kemna, Poul, Storer, Bardet, Gregoire, Jesus Herrada, Oyer Lascano. I expect all those guys to try and get in the breakaway. I'm sure 70% of them probably will. And my pick for tomorrow is Lennart Kemna to win once again. He was close on stage 15, I will talk about it a bit later, but tomorrow I think it is another day for him. He is a specialist for those kind of stages with just a single mountaintop finish, and he's master on it, and I'm standing behind Kemna on this one. So the final climb is actually some 4.5 kilometers, almost 5 kilometers long, but really steep in the beginning and in the end. So first kilometer is 10.8% with ramps of around 14%, then it flattens out a bit, 7.7, 3.8, even a slight downhill section, and then really steep in the last 2 kilometers, 11.5 and 9.5% of average gradient. So it is for the top guys. And like I said, I think Kemna will see another sprint in the GC group. Maybe Ayuso tries to get some seconds on one of the Jumbo guys, but like I said, Angliru is the day after, and that's the main probably stage of this week. Also on Thursday is another mountainous stage, so the big guns will save their ammunition for that. And a quick recap of stage 15. It was actually won by Rui Costa from the breakaway. I mentioned him in my preview. He had an odd of 34 to win this stage, and he wins the small sprint against Kemna and Buitrago. Kemna actually made a separation on the climb and on the descent, but he crashed. Luckily he wasn't too hurt. He got up to the bike, up to speed, catching the Buitrago and Costa, but losing the sprint against Rui Costa in the end. And that's what Rui Costa does in his career. He wins small group sprints. That's how he became world champion. back in Florence in 2013. Remco was once again in a breakaway, collecting those KOM points, but he couldn't do it 2 days in a row. He finishes fourth in front of Andreas Kron, another guy I mentioned, Rubio. So yeah, everyone that we expected to get in a breakaway, or at least a lot of them got into it. They managed to keep themselves in front of the GC group, and they won. So in the beginning we had like chaos with the splits in the peloton, but Jumbo-Visma closed it all and didn't let anyone, even Vingegaard, get time back on Kuss. He still leads in the GC, so in front of Roglic and Vingegaard, who are really close. Then Ayuso 1 minute behind Roglic, Enric Mas, Soler, Landa, Vlaso, Uitebrox and Almeida. Uitebrox, he said he's going on the attack this week, so we'll see. He's a really fun rider to watch, and I can't wait to see him. Maybe he will try even to overtake Ayuso and get that white jersey for the best young rider. In the KOM standings, Remco Evenepoel now has a really big lead over Storer. I think he has this one in the bag, and in the points jersey, Caden Groves is now in front of Evenepoel, but with some 70 points. So I think that Groves will also take that. But Remco is a real challenger, so it will be interesting to see it. Thank you all for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Tell me who do you want to win. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. Bye.